Hi everyone, Valerie here. Well, first of all, you want 2 hanging baskets. I probably would have used slightly smaller. These are 12-inch ones. If I could have got a smaller one, I would have, but this is all I've got. And I put a little bit of water retaining crystal and food in each one. But I've put it right on the top of these because they've got to be joined together. How are we going to do that? You get a piece of card. This is actually a piece of plastic I've got, and you stick it over the one you're going to turn, and then very carefully you turn it on top like that. Line it up, hold it together, and then pull the plastic out. You can use card, plywood, anything. It needs to be stiff though. Ta-da! Now we've got one on top of the other. What we have to do then is wire them together. So I've just got a bit of wire here. I should take a couple of turns round the basket like that, and then just twist them together. Now you can do as many of these as you feel safe with, because the last thing you want to do is pick this up at the end and it fall apart. Right, I think that should hold it. This is the acid test if it falls apart. No, still together, so that's good. Oh. I want to plant it up with some Semperviven called Cranberry Cocktail. I've got some London Pride, some Sedums, some Saxifrage, and all we're going to do is we're going to start poking them in. Now I've lined this with moss, which I've got from my garden, but you can just use hanging basket liners. They'll all be covered anyway, but this is just what I had. And you just work your way around the pot, just poking them in where you want. The good thing about the moss is that they will grow into that, and the moss itself will carry on growing, which will make it look nice. I wanted to get quite a bit round the edge here because it'll help to cover the join up. It's a bit fiddly, but we're getting there. Where I've been pushing this, it's got a little bit loose, so I'm going to have to turn it very carefully. I expect some will fall out. Oh, no, they didn't. Make sure I don't squash any. Now we'll start on the top again. Put a couple of the alpines on top, and then the flowers will go downwards. The only thing I would say with these baskets is make sure you really pack the soil in tight, because unlike a normal hanging basket, you can't really put any more in unless you open it up again. So just be aware of that. You don't have to fill every hole. These will really quickly bulk up, and by next spring you will be amazed at how beautiful these are. If you find some of the plants just don't want to hold at the moment, get a piece of bent wire, straightened out paper clip, something like that, and just put it over it like that, just to anchor it in place. Get it down as low as you can, and that will just hold it temporarily. It's usually the underneath ones that you have problems with that they may fall out. Now, just got a couple more and we're done. And that's pretty much it, I think. I've already taken the wire off the basket underneath. I should just hang that somewhere safe for a couple of days and make sure nothing's falling out. Anchor it carefully if it is. So whether you use one flower, whether you use many, you could actually just use things like alpine plants or rockery plants. They do take a couple of days to settle down, so don't put it out in the wind or anything. Try and keep it under cover until it seems like it's taken. Give it a good spray over with water, but not too much. So in a very short time you'll have a really beautiful hanging ball of succulents. Make sure you use potting compost though, because you don't want this too heavy, it will just break. That's it from Valerie for today. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.